We need to get you a pair of headphones. I gotta find those things.
Yeah.
I should honestly have another pair or two.
Yeah.
I should get them.
Might get one.
I kind of want to do the recording thing.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be professional.
Yeah.
How professional are you? I have one.
Maybe I should have put in my in-ears just so it looks like I have something and fake it till you make it, you know?
That's not what you want to hear under wedding night.
Welcome to the Wednesdays with Will podcast, where Will shares weird, wacky, and wonderful things that go through his mind on Wednesday.
How did you fake it till you make it? Oh, God.
Well, and then we have that completely unknown. I mean, like, because of, like, you know, Alex is a virgin. You know, I will not confirm nor deny for myself, which means I'm not.
I'm not confirming nor denying whether or not
That's like when here a few weeks ago I was at a camp and this guy was like, "Hey, you're like in my top 3 calls of people." I'm like, that means I'm number 3 because if I was number,
you had
if I was 1 or 2,
you just feel like you're my first call.
You're my first call, exactly.
You're my first call. Like you're my top 3. Like I'm number 3. Thank you very much.
Exactly. So anytime somebody's like, "Yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny," your answer's there.
We already know that.
We already know.
We already know. We're just not stop being political about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
Okay,
Goodness gracious, unknowns, man,
unknowns. But yeah, we just trust God. We've been reading a lot of Song of Solomon to get us prepared, and we're ready.
Your holy beat.
My holy beat. Shout out to the last episode or whenever that was a thing. Probably surprised I'm not canceled yet for that, but.
Who knows? Maybe we have.
Maybe we have.
Never being invited to speak at a church ever because of that.
Yeah. But anyway, we should start to get the show going. Welcome to Wednesdays with Will. It's your boy Willie Will III. This is that guy Nick. We're out here in these streets. There's a fly-off camera that this Nick's dog is like infatuated with getting. Like a second ago, he tried to like jaws snap it out of the air.
He did.
And it was really sick. But
he's getting bored.
Yeah.
No, I haven't taken him on an adventure in a while, and so like he's finding ways to entertain himself.
Yeah.
He's a good little boy though.
Yeah,
he's chasing some butterflies and some grasshoppers too.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, he actually did go chase it. He finally did a lab thing. I would say I have the weirdest lab ever because he's not like super into the water. Mm-hmm. He's not like one of those where you get near water and there's no controlling him and he goes directly in.
Yeah.
He's one of those like he'll go into it and have a little bit of fun, but then he'll be done. He's like, okay, I'm good. Don't need to go back. Doesn't really fetch. I mean, like he'll play fetch for a little bit, but after a few rounds, he's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
But like the other day, I took him out, or I shouldn't say the other day, before I had all this back issues like a month ago.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This guy Nick, he blew his back out.
Yeah. We might want to reword that.
What happened, man?
We need to reword that. We're still in June when we're recording this, okay? So I don't have AIDS. Nothing like that has happened.
We have questions, Nick.
Yeah, we got questions. We got answers.
Somebody respond to the Google form?
No, never.
They responded?
No, God, no. I won't take any of that. No. Creepy people on the internet.
Creepy, man.
Yeah, all girls on the internet are
You're more desirable now as a handicap. There's more benefits.
How?
There's like Medicare.
I ain't got that.
And also, I mean, like sugar daddy vibes. You have a cane. You're limping around. A lot of these things, like
they're like, oh yeah, oh he's got that cane. Oh man, he's working it. I am flat broke. Goodness gracious.
But I feel sorry for you right now if your back hurting. Like, how do you go to like you gotta. You're a tall guy.
Yes.
So, like, one thing I have to think about that's really random that you probably have to deal with is the bathroom stalls.
Yeah, bathroom stalls bending
you're
over all the time,
you're too tall that you're seeing over them, right?
Yeah,
so you have to sort of awkwardly bend over to not see it. But right now, it's tough.
I'm supposed to stand up straight and all this other stuff. I mean, honestly, like, that's man code. Like, there's a very... Okay, we're going to talk about this. Yes, we are. We're going to jump right... Here's man code. Okay, first and foremost, whenever you're building a bathroom... Always have an odd number of urinals. Always have an odd number of urinals.
I was just discussing this with Alex.
Always, because you will use 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, you will go to 1, then you will go to 9. The next guy might go to 5 or 3 or 7, but there's always at least one space in
At least
between.
the buffer.
The only time that you ever go directly next to somebody is if there is a line out the door. Then that's the only time it is appropriate to stand next to somebody.
Which is, if there's a line out the men's bathroom, there's another plethora of problems. So I'm really scared.
Yeah, I mean, last time I saw one of those things, it was because I was at a sporting event.
Yeah.
And it was halftime, so nobody wanted to go. They wanted to go. Like everybody, they drank too much beer, and so they had to go. They had to go relieve themselves. Okay, yeah, that's the only time it's ever appropriate to be one next to the other
Yeah.
Okay? Like if there's no spaces, other than that, always give a space. And if you have to stand next to somebody, eyes straight forward or straight down. Do not go to the left or to the right.
Don't waver your eyes. Keep your eyes straight on.
No talking until you get to the sink.
Okay, so what if you were already talking to somebody as you go in? Does the conversation
Pause.
suddenly pause? Until
It does. It's unspoken. This was violated. I used to work at Amazon during COVID, when COVID hit and everything, because like I was doing live audio, and all of a sudden, guess what? My entire career disappeared because Fauci said,
Yeah. So you're talking to a colleague.
Anyways, so like I was like, so anyways, I'm at Amazon, and my boss and I were talking about like I was trying to like move up the ladder and stuff and do like more shift lead or like managerial stuff and all that jazz. Like just trying to do what I can with what I got. I'm stuck at Amazon. I don't like that spot, but I'll make the best of it however I can. Anyway, so we go into the bathroom. We're sitting there chatting and all stuff. Like our conversation kind of came to an end as we walked in. So I gotta pee. Apparently, he takes the spot next to me because there's only 2 urinals.
Oh,
and somebody else.
In that situation, would you have waited?
No, like because like whatever.
Or would you go to the stall?
No, don't go. We couldn't go to the stall in that situation because the stalls were somebody is always blowing up the bathroom at Amazon. Dude, I don't know what's going on. If it's just the food that they're eating or something, but somebody always had a bad case of mud butt in Amazon. Just straight.
Somebody was eating them sugar-free gummy worms that got returned or something.
The Haribo sugar-free.
Yeah, that's what
A butt ton of them, apparently. Jeez. There's one time I heard a moan from the stall. I was like, oh, man, I'm sorry. Like,
going on in there. That's tough.
You walked in there. If you walked in there, like the only time you could use the bathroom like that is if you had just watched the cleaning people come out, then you jump in. Otherwise, it always looked like somebody took a chocolate chalk into that thing.
Oh, my gosh. So,
anyway. But no, so he's sitting there like our conversation came to a lull. As we walked in, I was like, great. Now we don't have to worry about the whole awkward pause while we go to the bathroom. No man wants to talk to...
Did he restart the conversation while at the urinal?
He started a new conversation while we are there. So what are you thinking you want to talk to? Like, so he's sitting there. We're going to the bathroom. He goes... He does look.
He does a look over.
He's like, so... sorry, he's short of the music. So what do you want to do today?
Oh, gosh.
And meanwhile, I'm sitting here like... I'm sitting here just like, not break man code with my oversight right now.
Yeah.
I was like, geez. I was like, what serious? Like, what do you mean? I was like, dude. I was like, you're talking while we're going to the bathroom. I was like, I didn't realize that's a problem. I was like, John, no man wants to talk to another man while he's holding his Doniker, okay?
2 questions. 1, was there a splash hog? 2, urinal divider. Was that there?
Yeah, there was a urinal divider.
There was a urinal divider, thank God. I don't know who. That's the second thing. If you're not making the odd numbers, and also, can we have urinal dividers standardized?
Yes.
Why do some places not? And it's usually the sporting event that doesn't have them.
Yeah,
and there's
just
20.
It's just, or you go to the sporting event and it's just a trough. So it's like shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. Like, that's awkward. So not only are you potentially like going to chat with the guy next to you, you're touching the guy while you're touching yourself. That sounds just weird.
And when there's no dividers, there's more backsplash that's liable to get on me.
I don't want somebody else's piss getting on me.
No, that's like the absolute
Stop,
worst.
sprinkle. Especially because the only reason why we're all there all at the same time is because we all really have to go.
Yeah.
So the odds of like backsplash happening, it's definitely going to go up.
Pretty high.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So man code, don't talk. No talking while you're there. Only when you go to wash your hands, so you can resume conversation.
Okay.
At least for me, I tend to be a little bit more introverted. I don't want to talk to people in the bathroom.
Yeah, at all, yeah.
And also, if you're waiting for the stall to go over, if you're waiting for that, like if you're waiting for somebody to get out of the way, don't stare at them.
Oh, yeah. So do you occupy, if it's like a standing room wait line in the bathroom, you just have to pee, somebody walks out of the stall, do you go into the stall or do you wait for a urinal?
I'll probably wait for a urinal. I'll leave the stalls
You're a good man.
Yeah, I'll leave the stalls just
people
in
need that.
For people who need that, because like especially again sporting event food, like if you're especially at a sporting event, if somebody's had some bad chili cheese fries, brother's gonna be needing a stall.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna be he's
gonna need more than a stall.
He's gonna need that, and he's gonna need a few rolls.
Yeah, I need a few rolls. Yeah, I appreciate you for that because I'm like some of you guys that be hogging the stall when you really don't need it. Y'all are sellouts because there's never enough stalls, and for those people who are down and out. And
yeah, exactly.
It's like, generally,
especially if a handicap guy rolls in there, it's like I feel really bad at that point too.
Okay. Also, I'm sorry. Am I trash for this? I tend to gravitate towards the handicap stall first.
I want to use that one first, especially if it's not busy. If it's busy, I'll be like, okay, fine, I'm not gonna do that.
It just feels like I have more coverage in there. The crack's a little off center, so I don't feel like I'm exposed.
Well, also, it's bigger.
It's bigger.
It's always bigger.
More
So you got room. You got kicking room.
Kicking room.
You got, hey man, we've all had that one where you need to kick it out. And then you got the bars. You got the bars there, like just in case you
leverage.
Some power squeezing,
Power squeezing.
I mean, we've all had that bad restaurant experience. You're like, oh God, this is going to be bad. And then you are white knuckling those bars. Again, the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You hit those things. Like, you're going to be wanting those bars just for like, dear God, please make it stop and make it end.
Yeah.
But yeah, no for sure.
Yeah, I gravitate. But you're handicapped right now with the cane. Just walking with the cane. No one will question you at the handicap.
Yeah,
stall.
nobody will. It's good.
So yeah, that's one thing going for you right now.
Yeah, but also I want to go there when like nobody's around.
Yeah.
I like a lot of privacy. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's like, it's weird. Where are you going? None of your business.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's like, what? What do you got to do? I have to poop. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Do you ever sit down to pee?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, if I'm really, really tired.
If you're really tired, yeah.
If I'm really tired and just like my dogs are barking or something like that. Oh, or if I'm at a guest, if I'm a guest at somebody else's house.
Wait, really?
Yes, this way less chance of
So
it
less
splashing.
chance of a splash.
Less chance of splashing, less chance
Interesting.
of it getting dirtier and filthier. And also you can cover up sounds and everything else a little bit easier
That
because
is
not
true.
everybody has insulated walls and stuff.
Yeah, that is an awkward thing of
I was like, what's happening? You're starting and stopping. I'm not diabetic, I promise. Jeez.
Yeah, that's I never feel comfortable going to somebody else's house. I had to pee before this episode. Actually, it was like, sorry, I'm just gonna do my
Flick on the fan every single time. I'll
flick on the fan.
Oh, I do that. I'll flip on the. Although,
there you go.
So one of my exes, I went over to her house and like it was our first like.
Sorry, you blew your back out.
No, lots of stories there. No, that didn't actually happen with this one. Thank God, we actually kept it clean. We kept it rated mostly PG-13. But anyway, no, we it was date night at her house, and so like we went and got like takeout. We wanted to do one of those simple like we're kind of home buddies.
Okay. Yep.
And so I was like, that's like one of my favorite dates is a date at home.
Yeah.
And like, I just want to watch a movie with you and just you and me. Let's chill. We can go do takeout or I can cook for you. You can cook for me. I don't care who does the cooking. I really
Cook
don't.
for you, ladies. Come on. Hit the link.
There is no Google Doc. They
There's
will
a
not
Google
accept
Doc.
us. There is not. Anyway, but like we were doing that thing. And so like, I went to go, like it hit, I was like, I've got to use the bathroom. I've really got to go pee. I was like, I've really got to go pee. So I went to go in there. I go to flick the fan on just to cover up noise and everything else like that. And also, it sounded like a launching of a rocket.
Started a vortex. What's going on?
Disengaging engine. I was like, dear God, launching friggin' Sputnik over here, just trying to go pee. She's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, my fan's a little loud. I was like, yeah,
You don't say.
discovered that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Jeez, yeah, it was awkward. It's like I just had to pee. That's all.
Yeah. Man, so hey, just aim for the bowl part. Right at the top of the water. So then it hits there, minimal backsplash, and then minimal noise.
Yep.
That's what I'd be doing target practice in there. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not take advice from the Air Force when you're using the bathroom. Don't aim high.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Aim like a Marine. You want to be pinpoint accurate, man. Just aim like that.
Yeah. And then speaking of the bathrooms, another thing, this is really common at like the sporting event bathrooms. The push button sinks. I am tired of those push button sinks. You know what I'm talking about?
It's always cold. You can't define whether you want hot water or cold water.
Yeah, you can't define that. And the time is always terrible. It's like, and it ends.
It's
So
always
you have
a
to
race. You're
hold
like-
down one with one hand. I'm doing an awkward single hand wash. And I'm like, I feel like my hands are getting more dirty trying to use this thing than actually washing my hands.
God, yeah. They did that in schools too.
The schools is very common.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, what? Why?
Why?
At least do the sensor.
At least the sensor, yeah. What's wrong with that?
Man, I hate that. I mean, granted, I'm trying to do magic and everything in there with the sensor. I did discover my Apple Watch. If you angle it right, it will trigger the sensor.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I got my hands I discovered this at the Marriott.
Okay.
When we were in Gateway Justin was over there at the Marriott. They had the sensor hand washes and stuff like that. I discovered when to go I could angle my watch, trigger it, and get both my hands there, move it away, it'd shut off, go wash, and then trigger it back with my watch if I hit it at the right angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because when I took my watch off once, because I took it off for whatever reason, I think my hands were really filthy and I had my watch in my pocket or something. I can't remember what the reason, but my watch was off and I couldn't get a trigger.
Okay.
Put my watch back on and angled it, turned it on.
Wow, that's interesting. I knew the watch has some of those things. 'Cause, sometimes I get too close to a RFID scanner or something, and it'll trigger my wallet, and I'm like, I ain't paying.
I ain't paying you,
what's going on?
I have not put that on my watch.
Yeah,
I won't do Apple Pay on my watch.
Really?
I'll do Apple Pay on my phone, but I will not do on my watch.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you generally have to double tap though. So
yeah. But it's
just scary.
At the risk of sounding like Alex Jones, they're coming after your money, they're trying to control you, and the algorithms. Although I do believe that a lot of what he says, the more time goes on, the more we keep.
The more things he's been proven right on a lot more than he hasn't. Over the years.
He's like, huh?
100% true.
Yeah, there's things that he's changed his mind on. Like he mentioned that he's like, oh, I changed my mind on that. Just doesn't think. They're like, you still believe? It's like, no, I changed my mind on that. I told you. I was like, I don't believe that anymore. Like that's a possibility. It just turned out to be nothing. So I don't. You still believe it? No, I don't. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Alex Jones, if you ever want to grab a cigar and a beer together, bro, let's do it.
Dude, we'd love to have you. It'd be interesting.
Oh, man, geez, that'd be cool.
But
unlikely. How'd you get there?
Speaking of Alex Jones, we have new. I don't know if I want to hit that.
Maybe we should, since it's your wedding night's coming up.
Wedding night coming up. If anybody's looking to invest, there's some new luxury condoms priced at $100 for 10.
For 10. Jeez. Man,
I just want to know.
Skin with a Y.
Yeah, skin with a Y.
What makes it a luxury condom?
Supreme Feel, our thinnest ever. I guess.
I don't trust that.
Yeah, it feels so much that there's almost. The condom brands are like, it's basically nothing. It's like, isn't that more liable to break then?
Yeah.
And henceforth undoing what the condom is supposed to do?
Be doing, yeah. It's just like, it's the ultra thin. You mean ultimately going to end up with her pregnant or me getting something that's going to make me scratch or it will fall off? No, thank you.
Give me a thick one, okay? I want a thick condom. If nothing else, give me more to work with too. I mean, what's the problem? I mean, look, I know I'm a black guy, so you already know the Johnson is full ride. But just I'll use all the help I can get. I want Alex to have a great night, okay?
Dude, she's tiny. You'll destroy her. That poor girl will be like, what happened? She come back from the honeymoon. She's in a wheelchair. Well, what did you do?
So I don't want the luxury condoms, man.
Goodness gracious.
I want the Dollar General condoms.
I don't know if I trust it. Get one from the trucks. Okay.
The truck stops.
Okay,
they're like a quarter.
Yeah, my friends and I, back when we were in high school, we do this thing. I'm not sure if I shared this on here.
I don't think so.
On this one yet. But what we do is you get the little condoms, but you also know those little firecrackers that you throw. They break. Throw them and they explode. So what you do is you get a whole bunch of those little poppers. And then you get the condoms from the gas station, fill the condom with this way it's big, and then tie it off. Boy. And then, so in South Dakota, Brookings, South Dakota, there's what we call the loop.
Okay.
There's 4 roads that you go in, and it does a loop all the way around town. Everybody drives loop. All high schoolers have driven the loop because they were bored and you need something to do. It's South Dakota, there's nothing to do.
Yep.
You take that condom full of those poppers, and you drive in the left lane, doing the loop until you see one of your friends coming at you on the other side. Your buddy in the back hangs out and whips it as hard as he can at their windshield, and it just explodes.
Yeah.
It's great. Truck stop condoms are good.
Truck stop condoms, man, look. I might have to invest in those.
Otherwise, you just throw a really floppy dildo at their windshield.
Oh, my gosh. Look, I believe there's no condoms nation in Jesus Christ, so we're no condoms in Jesus. So
we are borderline. I don't want to comment on it. Lord, that wasn't me.
Yeah, Nick does not co-sign on that.
I do
last
not
statement.
co-sign on that one.
Speaking of condoms, Flavor Flav partners with Red Lobster
Which one?
following an effort to save the company from bankruptcy.
Isn't he bankrupt?
Have you heard? Did you hear Flavor Flav sing the national anthem?
What?
A while back? Yeah.
I
It was the
did not.
best time. If you want to be amused, do yourself a favor and look up Flavor Flav sings the national anthem. It is probably the funniest thing. I'll show you right off after
dang, I have
this.
to look at that.
And because he can't sing.
No, there's a reason why he did. No, there's a reason why I stuck with the clock and the rap and no.
And it's just like, but he tries to, like, he tries to do those gospel runs, but he don't have it.
Yeah, no,
so
no.
it's like, oh, follow the rain. It was just like slightly flat the whole time. It was hilarious. But I just recently saw another video of some guy hijacking the national anthem, and he went full gospel churchy with it.
Oh, dang.
And he even did. I have to show you that one too. It was like, and no say does that star spangled banner, and he does the whole run. And then like at the end, he even goes like, "Amen." At the end, it's like, "Hallelujah, Amen." And I was like, "What?
Oh god.
I mean, is this?"
Oh man. Goodness gracious.
no.
With Flavor Flav and Red Lobster.
Yeah.
I didn't know he still had any money left. Last time I
That's
saw
why
him,
he's selling
the
out.
last time I saw him was on VH1 Flavor of Love, or yes, I think it was VH1 back when that was TV.
Flavor
back on
Flav has had a weird resurgence here in the last
Yeah, I don't
few
know what
months.
that's about. Like,
You
he
know,
he had a resurgence and disappeared, and they resurged again. I don't know what the heck that's all about. Because wasn't he doing that thing with Brigitte Nielsen? Like that. I can't. Oh man, I can't remember any of that. That's like high school for me. That was like 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. Close to. Man, what's that?
oh, I want to hit that one. Read that headline for me.
Okay, hold on here. I can't read that. I'm an old man. El Salvador authorities burned 67.5 million worth of seized seized cocaine. Could you imagine how great everybody felt for at least like 45 minutes? Golly, at least. I mean, geez, that's the kind of high. Like 3 weeks later, you're still tripping.
I think there are some birds that are just like tripping out to this day over there.
Why would you wait until you get that much?
Well, I think
That's a
so. If you
lot.
read, I think it was like all on a cargo ship.
Or is that all just okay? Like
It was like-
did they burn it at sea?
That's a good. I
So I
don't.
was like, if you burnt it at sea, then you could at least get away, and like, there's probably not going to be like any, like,
Yeah.
you know. But if you're on land, somebody's getting seriously high.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny.
But there's some. If it was at sea though, we think they just like dumped it then into
Yeah.
the water, and then
Yeah.
you just have a bunch
Cocaine
of
shark. Oh
cocaine
my gosh.
shark.
The
Oh
next
my
to the
gosh! The
cocaine
next,
bear.
it's like the sequel to Cocaine Bear, Cocaine Shark.
Oh, yeah, cocaine shark. Could you imagine? Oh geez, could you imagine Jaws getting a hold of
Oh
cocaine?
gosh, we're doomed.
Oh my gosh, Sharknado. might actually
Sharknado,
be
cocaine.
possible. Dude, no, imagine this. Imagine, go here with me, if you will.
Okay.
Like you have a big storm, like one of the shoot-offs of hurricanes. One of the things is water spouts. You know, that's where Sharknado's idea kind of holds waters, because water spouts do happen. But imagine this: that little water spout cocaine comes over that ship as the cocaine is out there, shooting the cocaine everywhere. The sharks get up and oh my gosh, cocaine Sharknado, cocaine Sharknado. I want to see it happen.
Oh, dude, that would
I
be
want to
dope.
see a movie about that. Somebody from the Sci-Fi Channel hit that up. I'm talking the cheap sci-fi, like the SYFY thing. Those people who make the really crappy movies. Dude, that kind of
Yeah, those were.
those ones that are like Dino Croc versus Mecha Shark or something. I love
we
those
doing?
movies. Those are awful, and I'll watch them.
Oh my god,
I kind of want to audition for one.
I can see that.
I would love to. I would love to audition for one of those crappy movies. Be like, yes, have you made an appearance? Yes, in this really
crappy,
movie, and I
low-budget movie
loved
nobody's seen, but-
every bit of it.
Uh huh.
I love those terrible movies. I really do. They're just awful. do you and Alex watch those?
Bro, so I have a few I subscribe to a few random creators, content creators out there that have their own independent movies. So I've seen them. They're really low budget, kind of finagly, and I even have a few close friends that have made movies. But I don't typically dabble in those random ones.
You don't watch them to make fun of them or anything like that?
No.
Oh, geez, man. That's like, I know it's a niche sense of humor, but that is totally my thing. Especially like, I even did it to my nieces and my nephews this year for my birthday. So what we do for like birthdays a lot is like, well, we might go out and go like, go go party at like a Chuck E. Cheese or a Main Event or something like that, you know. But a lot of times we'll do like a movie night with just the family. Like we'll have dinner, do presents at the house, just just us and the family and all that. So this year, I made them watch a really crappy movie with me.
Okay.
I made them watch one of the crappiest Christian movies ever made.
War Room? I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry. I was me. Michael Jr. for watching. That was no shade. No shade. Just look where Nick is now. Okay. He's with another black guy that's trying to lure him off to the internet streets. But anyway.
Is that a new black stereotype? Just get your white friends married?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't understand. Apparently, it's a thing now. I didn't realize.
It's just one of the things that comes with it. All black people look alike, and now for white people, we all just want to
get the white people married to other white people.
Yeah. So,
no, I made them watch throwback movie here, Extreme Days.
I never heard of that
Exactly.
One. Yeah.
It is an hour and a half long movie that is just a trailer for like all the upcoming rock bands, Christian rock bands.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is such a terrible movie. It was so cringy. Like it's just 90s and 2000s cringe Christian movie. It is so awful. And I want to watch it again. I also talked to my buddy Luke. He has a production company. He does a lot of videos and advertisements and all that stuff. He does movies and stuff for everybody. He was saying like one of my goals is to make a movie. I was like, dude, I have an idea. Another Christian movie. Extremer Days.
Oh my
the
gosh.
sequel. Yes. Yes.
I will say Christian movies have gotten a lot better here recently. They're doing. I mean, I guess Angel Studios is just doing a good job. They're like the only people putting them all.
Well, The Chosen as well. The Chosen did really good.
Oh yeah, it's under them.
Yeah, that's under Angel Studios.
Yeah,
man. I mean, it's like I was telling my nieces and nephews, like before you guys had Chosen and all these other ones.
Yeah,
this is what we had.
It was trash.
Like this is like the toddler learning how to walk like before they're toddling. This is the Frankenstein walk.
It was sad back
before
then.
They start running.
All I had was Bible Man.
Bible Man, Gospel Bill. Oh geez, I actually liked McGee and Me. I did. Yep, Gospel Bill, McGee and Me, Bible Man. Ooh, Carmen and his videos.
I don't remember
Carmen and his music videos. So Carmen, for those of you who don't know, Christian artist Carmen, C-A-R-M-E-N.
Okay, yeah.
He's been going around for since he was going around from the 70s. I think he passed away to cancer. But dude, like who's in the house? JC. Yeah, that guy.
My.
Like that's his music videos. He would do movies with his music videos in there. And we would rent them from the Bible library, the Christian bookstore library or whatever it was. We'd like as kids in the 90s, we'd rent those.
Wait, Christian? They had a Christian library
or something like that. I don't know where we got them from. Some church had a library, but you could rent those videos. So we rented the standard. It had all the songs from his record standard. They were music videos, but in a movie that actually told a story. He did the same thing with Riot as well. Oh my God!
Dope.
Like that's pinnacle cheese. Like Christian cheese, terrible movies.
Yeah. I'm really excited that they're doing better because before it was like we don't have anything to show for as Christians. So like I'm not proud of any of this.
Flywheel. Nope.
Like,
Facing the Giants.
Yeah. It was like basically what was that other? It was literally a ripoff of the same Hollywood made them like a similar movie, but I can't remember. Yeah. And it was like
we tried.
Failed
miserably.
Miserably. But we're on up and up.
Yes. Tried to get again, crash and burn. This time we landed in the Andes in Chile, where we immediately ate our soccer teammates. Too soon?
Wow. I'm thinking about wrapping it up on that. No.
We haven't even gone deep yet.
Well, how do you want to go deep, Nick?
Don't tell me. Don't ask me that. I don't think we can after that. Just nope. We're good. We don't need to talk about it.
I did have one more thing I was going to bring up. Okay, so I saw this tweet online. I was like, "Do y'all be praying for leftovers?" And it made me think, like, at what point do you pray for food when you have food? For example, a lot of times you go out to eat, you go to a Mexican place, you get chips and salsa. Are you praying for the chips and salsa before you dabble in? I never have I ever been with somebody and we're like, before you grab a chip, let's go to the Lord in prayer. Father God,
Well, it depends on who I'm eating with. Like if that guy got grubby fingers, I'm definitely praying over that. If he's a double dipper, I'm definitely praying
double
over
dipper.
that. I'm praying over that. Like God,
we can't double dip. Yeah.
it's like honestly, although MythBusters they kind of disprove that.
Really?
Yeah, because there's so much stuff going on there. You might as well,
It doesn't matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. Because of how much stuff is already in the salsa itself. All the rest of the other bacteria and stuff like that. There's so much in there, like it doesn't matter anyway.
That makes I can understand that.
Yep.
It just feels wrong.
It does. Also, it depends. Like if I bite a chip, I take a bite from here and there's still left over on this other side.
Yeah, you can dip the other
I
side.
will flip the other side. Flip the other side so I can get more sauce.
I did this recently. We had ordered cheese sticks, and so I dipped into the ranch one side, took a bite, flipped it over to the opposite end.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fair.
mozzarella.
So
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
get 2 dips. So yeah.
No, 100% I'll do that.
So yeah. At what point do you pray for a meal? And do you pray for a meal if it's leftovers?
Yes,
You do.
I do. Because for me, it's more of a gratitude. It's like,
So it
thank you,
wasn't
God,
blessed
for
the
this.
first time.
Yeah. Well, no, it's blessed the first time, but also on the second time, I'm just more grateful that I have
You were
leftovers.
grateful that you have leftovers.
Mostly because I'm a fat guy and a skinny guy. So I shouldn't say that. I eat a lot, and so I don't really get leftovers.
Okay.
Yeah. So like for the most part, like I make something and then I'm like, I'm supposed to have leftovers from this. Well, I kind of destroyed the whole thing.
It's gone. Yeah, I know.
I guess in my defense, I do burn 1,700 calories just sitting. So there's that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, like I. You ever do the math on how much food you burn?
Nah, I don't, man. I don't.
You don't at all?
I'm not that old yet. I
No.
don't worry about the calories. I just,
Maybe you should. I don't know, man. You hit 26.
that's true.
That's
My
true.
clock's ticking now.
Yeah,
past
it's
the
done
quarter.
ticking and talking, my friend.
I've been on TikTok, man. I
don't
recently bought something from the TikTok shop. Actually, I bought a little like.
Did you buy those leggings?
No, I didn't buy
You
the
bought
leggings.
this. You bought this for Alex on the wedding night. You're like, baby, I'm gonna. You're really gonna like. Oh,
yeah,
I will give you $20 if you wear those under your tux and on your wedding night. Like, you come out and like, that's what you got.
Oh my gosh, $20. That's it. I mean, 50. We might have a deal. But yeah, no,
Raise
I'm
the
strictly.
funds, everybody.
I've bought Alex all types of lingerie from Temu in the TikTok shop. I did that Temu
I
lingerie.
hope to
come
God
in.
you got the right size. Otherwise, that is so gonna backfire. That's one of those like I will not buy when I start dating again. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy my lady clothes. I won't because that's an argument.
Yeah, it's
get the
very
wrong
much a
size.
damned if you do, damned if you don't
Yeah, I
on
mean,
the size.
like-
Because if it's too small, it's like, well, wow, I'm fat.
Did you just think I'm fat and this is your way of telling me I need to lose weight? Or
Well, it's the other way around.
was like,
Essentially,
I
it's
just-
like, wow, now she's like, oh, I'm fat. You thought I was, and then the other way, it's like, oh, I can't get into these. It's like,
think
I
I'm
need a
too big?
bigger size. It's like, so yeah, so no way.
damned if you do, damned if you
Yeah.
don't. So just don't.
So yeah, I joke. I'm definitely not getting anything. I'm leaving that to the bachelorette party for them.
Unless
I'm giving the size. Specific
you
answer.
steal her clothes
Ooh.
and you get the sizes from there. The ones that you know she wears.
Oh yeah.
The ones that
But,
you know
but
she
the
wears.
thing with women's clothes is so unstandardized. One small is not a small for a different thing.
I know.
So you really can't win there either.
Yeah.
They don't know most of
Unless
the time until they buy it.
Well, you have to do more research. So you have to go and see what their sizes are. Like check up their size chart. Small
But
means
at
this year,
Temu, it's
this-
in Chinese. I can't read it.
Why
Same
are
thing
you
with the
wanting Chinese stuff.
Temu and TikTok shop are cheap.
True, those children who are putting those things together just don't have any consistency in their sizes.
Yeah.
Hi, I know you're only 6, but damn it, need more consistency in these sizes.
And my fiance shops at she has Justice jeans from the kids section. I can't go there and shop. I look like I'm a pedophile buying these child.
Minor attractive person. Jeez.
And that's what I run into all the time because my fiance looks like a minor and it's really annoying. Yeah. Little does anyone know she's actually older than me, but I'm the one that aged 10 years even being with her. It makes me look old.
No, I had a girlfriend like that too. Like she had a baby face and stuff, and she just looked she was significantly younger than me, but she looked even younger than what she actually was. And that was one of those things that was way too difficult for me. I felt so bad. I was such an awful boyfriend to her. But my gosh,
Did you ever get a dad comment is it for your daughter?
She said, no. But her parents loved me.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where she might have been she was on the verge of that's pretty young. But her parents we know you and we know her. We really like you.
Yeah.
And I'm still an a-hole messed it up. But anyway, the point is I fully get the whole thing. If you're out together, what's going on over here? It's I'm not a pedophile, I promise.
Yeah.
No, I got some.
What'd you say?
I don't think we can go deep there.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. We're just digging ourselves bigger holes. That was worse.
That was. Hey, puppy, how are you? I've got a cute puppy. That's a good.
That's arguably, but
Hey, buddy. He's looking for more flies.
yeah.
Oh
The fly whisperer out here.
Shoot. But no, so but did you actually order anything off of TikTok?
I have ordered some stuff off of TikTok. Now, of course, just things for myself. Like I got a little camera dongle. There's a thing going pretty viral on social media right now, like a camera tracker. Yeah. I actually bought that, and it works really well. So,
nice.
And then I've just gotten some gear and like some stuff like that.
Does it work well?
Everything surprisingly works. Yeah.
Nice.
So
I mean, I always get that little thing like. I will go off of friend recommendations. So if my friends recommend something, I will go to that more often.
No matter what. Okay. Yeah,
more often. I mean, that's why I ended up with the chiropractor that I have. Because one of my friends is like, no, you're really going to go to this guy. So the chiropractor I got, he's not a pill pusher.
Okay.
He's got his medical degree and all that other stuff. So he's a legitimate doctor and all that stuff. He just does chiropractic. Because there's some people like, chiropractors is witch doctors, just here to profit. It's like,
wow.
Alignment is witch doctor. It's like, this guy isn't pushing pills. Last time I went to a doctor, I was like, take this pill, take that pill, take this pill. It's like, are there any natural home remedies? Natural home remedies. Take this pill. I was like, no, I'm good. No thanks. We're good. Like I'm not a pill guy. But no, I went to him because my friends are like, yeah, absolutely. So like I'm the same way when it comes to gear.
Yeah.
I either need to research it and like practically write a thesis paper on the dang thing, and or if my friends are like, no, I've tried it, I've worked with it, or whatever.
Yeah. I've legitimately gotten a lot of small, like minor gear on like team. I've gotten a bunch of just quarter instrument cables, quarter-inch cables. They work fine. It's like it's whatever.
I mean, that's what I got like with my microphones and everything like that. These are ones that are recommended by people like I've experienced and I've worked with. It's like, okay, this is similar to that. This is that, and I'll listen to shootouts and demos and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I definitely will. I mean, it's the same thing. I'm pathetically anal about it. Very particular. I should say very particular. I can't use the words like pathetically anal month of June.
Yeah, let's be
particular. My apologies.
Yeah, thanks for I appreciate that.
Butt stuff.
But all right.
I like getting you to the point where you're like, I don't know how to respond to that.
I want to end the show at this point. We're ending it for now. We can't. Sure? There's just no spiritual tidbit at all.
There is a tidbit. We can never. God made your butt, so therefore it's good. I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Will doesn't stand by that one.
I don't. Just like you vetoed one of mine earlier.
Yes, I stand by this one.
Yeah.
God did make your butt.
I mean, that is true. But thank you for attending this episode of Wednesdays with Will.
We got derailed really quickly.
We did get derailed, and anyway, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Please share the podcast. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. Share the love. I'd love you to ask us a question that you'd like to, us to bring up on the podcast. We really just be ranting and raving about random things most of the time. It's just the weird, wacky, wonderful things.
Just whatever comes to mind.
Comes to mind. So anyway, shout out to Brandon Conn for that intro and Tyson Russ for the outro. But thank you guys. Deuces. That was a pretty syncopated piece right there.
That was almost professional.
Yeah.